Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Yes, I know I'm trying to sound like Nintendo Capri Sun. Well, I'm trying to use that clip. Yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun is the walkthrough that I watched of this game. And really, when you actually think and you know what to do, you don't really need much of a walkthrough. Well, at least for the first main part of the game, the first half, in the light world doing the 3 dungeons. But as for like getting extra heart pieces, you might come across some on your own, not including the ones that you get after beating a dungeon. And even though this isn't a dungeon and this is the castle, we're actually gonna get a heart piece afterwards. So instead of 3, our usual heart amount, we're gonna have 4 hearts. And it'll just escalate. Like there will literally, by the end of this game, there will be like 2 rows of hearts. And I'm not getting every single heart piece, I'm just getting the heart pieces that I've gotten before. The ones I know. Oh, alright, one of these bats is holding the key. Or mice, I mean. In the first game, the enemies had all sorts of names. There were like Stalfels, there were Moblins, there were Gorias, there were Gibdos, there were Likes. That area is for the Pegasus shoes, which we'll see later. I'm not sure what secrets might be behind there. Maybe some treasure chests or, I don't know, secret heart piece. I don't know. Heart container. Heart containers give you a full heart. Heart pieces just give you parts of a heart, so you have to collect a bunch of heart pieces till I get one heart, like 4, I think. But a heart container, oh, the heart container, it Sanctuary just beyond that door. It just gives you the full heart right off the bat. Don't push this left one, pull this left one, it'll cause much more mice to appear. And yes, the outside walls are supposed to be green, not sure why. They just are. Alright, here we are at the Sanctuary. Princess Zelda, you are safe. Is this your doing? I'm just gonna call him Link, because that's his name after all. It's not Legoichi. Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon. When I was captive, the wizard said, once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal of the wise men will be opened. Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments the magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the villager Elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the Elder. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Well, no, I don't. Anyway, so in here, our first heart container. So bye, Zelda and Grandpa. I mean, no, not Grandpa. Just the sage, or the priest, I guess. In other words. You might recognize this song. If you're a hardcore Zelda fan, you would definitely recognize this song. It's the main theme from the first game. This is the first time we're out in the open. Hopefully I can collect some bombs, because I want to stock up on those. Well, I mean, I don't really worry about them, but I want to show you the bomb. This is one of, like, the main items. And you're going to use it to find lots of hidden secrets and such. These guys take 3 hits, but eventually we can lower it down by the higher upgrades of swords. There are 4 total sword upgrades. No, not Legend of Zelda 4 swords. I mean 4 total upgrades. There's the regular sword, which we have here. There's the Master Sword, which we'll get after we do all the 3 dungeons. We're heading to the first dungeon right now, the East Palace. The East Dungeon, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I don't know the names of these dungeons. I just kind of call them whatever describes them best. We're just gonna call this the first dungeon. So anyway, here we are up here. Oh, by the way, if you push X, you can have a nice map of Hyrule. No, we don't. Don't worry about the red marks unless you're gonna play through this game for, like, I don't know, like, learn everything for yourself. Ooh, freaking statues. Are those the same statues from Zelda 1? I'm not sure. Anyway, over here's the guy's house. We could go to it now and he'll tell us, like, oh, we have to go to the first palace, but instead, since we already know what to do, well, I do anyway. If this is your first time watching this game, you might not, probably just following along. But anyway. Oh. Yeah. Wow, they're idiots. They'll just walk right into your sword if you really decide to fight them that way. But I'd rather speed things up and, you know what, forget about them. I usually fight them, but I'm not gonna do it this time. Alright, first palace, or dungeon. Yeah, we could throw pots in here, and, ooh, I forgot the name of these enemies. I don't know much of the Link to the Past enemies. I only know the first Zelda, like Heaths, Stoffels, Wizrobes, and like Givdos, and yeah, I don't need to go into all that. Oh wait, hang on, I forgot. If you go left over here and go down, I haven't seen anyone who has done the secret yet. Oh wait, never mind. Because I'm only watching into there's some rupees, and there's 100 rupees in there, which is a really big big win there. It's a really big get. Oh, and on my main file, you know, the one that has my fake name on it, I actually have 999 rupees, which is the most amount you can collect. I'm not even sure how. I guess all those times of dying really pays off, because the more rupees I've collected, even though by the more time I've wasted dying and failing. Where are they? I was gonna say, where are the skeletons? Here. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just kill this one normally. Okay, no, you know what? Forget it. You're dying. Magic. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the boomerang. What it does is it stuns enemies. And if they're really, really weak, that's the compass again. We're not going to be going for compasses and dungeon maps. On Zelda 1, that's a different story, but on this game, no. We're not going for those. Besides, I know my way around definitely the first 3 dungeons. And most of the regular dungeons. Anyway, so we have arrows there. We can't use them yet because we need the bow, which is in the giant chest over there. And how do we get it? Well, we gonna go over here and get the master. I mean the big key. You know, like we got in the castle. And we're gonna go. Ooh, if you have magic powder, you can turn those into fairies. Those spinning things. Those are anti-fairies. If you have the magic powder, which we're gonna get later, then you can turn them into fairies, which is gonna be really useful later on in the hard dungeons. In fact, for every dungeon, I think I'm gonna make sure I always. Oh, really? That's where you're gonna put me? Whatever. I can't even get that rupee, or that 5 rupees. All right, now we're above on this bridge. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Like, I always make sure I have the amount of rupees I can get. I mean, the most amount of fairies on me that I can possibly have, because there are a total of 3 like jar locations that I know of. Meaning, like, you know, areas where I'm gonna, instead of wasting my time trying to kill this guy, which will take forever, just throw a pot at him. Merry Christmas. Here's your present. Oh, you want a present too? Happy New Year. Boom. And then after that, all the anti-fairies will go and flip the switch. Get the big key. Use this to unlock that thing. And whatever doors that look like this, you can open them with the big key. Oh, and speaking of which, anti-fairies, I forgot to mention, if they hit you, they also take a bit of your magic away. Because they're anti-fairies, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna go over here, grab the bow. And then, but be careful, because skeletons are coming. But these ones move their heads around. You don't want to get hit by those, so you just quickly make your way. Don't even bother fighting them, just quickly. Alright, it's kind of dark in here. Alright, now that we have the arrows, though, we can fight these guys more quickly. instead of throwing stuff at him. You just shoot one eye thing at him. You can carry a total of 3. I mean 3. You could no, not 3. You could carry a total of 30 arrows, and you can carry, I think, a total of 10 bombs, which I really want to get the bombs. Oh, I'm getting hit by fairies. Anyway, this room's filled with rupees. Jackpot right here. Again, I don't see people go this way. And if people were really concerned about how much, you know... Okay. Come on, give me some hearts. I don't want to listen to that annoying sound. Plus, I need some hearts to fight the boss. Alright, don't kill me. Yes, alright. Now let me just get in before I get hit by... Ooh. Alright, in here... Oh, wait, wrong room. I thought we were coming out. I think it's the next room. Alright, just take care of this guy. He's above the switch that we need to open. The other switches are fakes. And over here on the top left is the main switch, but you have to avoid all these balls. All these, like, cannonballs floating everywhere. Alright, we're almost to the boss. And yes, we have full health. For a second. Alright, these guys take 2 arrows. Red. Usually red ones are stronger than green enemies. Red enemies stronger than green enemies. And then from there, I don't even know. Well, red enemies are stronger than the regular enemies, no matter what color, really. Except for soldiers. Green is the least powerful soldier, then it's blue ones, then it's red ones. Alright. Looks like a pair of eyes. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy, but then be careful, because this guy's coming right at you. And we need to kill all enemies. Whenever you see a door that has, like, that skull face on it, that means you have to kill all the enemies in order to open the door. Alright, we have a full set of arrows. Now time to fight the boss. Here he is. I don't know the name of this one. They're just rhinoceros men. Basically, you stay here. You have to use arrows to kill them. God help you if you run out. I don't even know if you can swing at them with your sword, or if this is just a faster way, but I do think... I'm not even gonna take my chances, and I'm just gonna assume that you have to fight them with arrows. 3 hits per... But this guy, you can probably waste quite a bit of arrows, because it's hard to hit him. There, got him. We get a heart container. And we got the first pendant out of 3. This pendant is called the... Hang on. Alright, there. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahashrala. What's with all the random names? Weird name pronunciations. Then again, this is based in, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say medieval times. No, it's definitely not in medieval times, so... correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not believe... Well, in my opinion, this isn't a game that takes place with, like, you know, knights and stuff. Yeah, we got a sword and a shield, but... Does Link really look like a knight? No, he looks like a little elf boy, with a sword and a shield. Anyway, this is Sahashrala. Let's talk to him. I'm not even gonna bother what he's saying. Basically, he's like saying like, "Wow, I can't believe you got the first pendant. Yada yada yada. You really are the true hero." And then he says, "I'll." And then he says like, "I'll give you a treasure passed down from generations. It's the Pegasus shoes, and they allow us to do this." Dash attack, and you can use it to break walls that look like this. This is what I was talking about in the castle. Alright, we got some bombs. And I'm just going to show you how bombs work. You could place them down. And, oh, wait, I gotta switch to bombs again. You can place them down, you could even pick them up and throw them, and then they explode. Just kidding, it's not that bad. Anyway, see y'all later. Bye.